There we are. Okay, guys, we're having glitches, of course. We are with Webb Paranormal at, there we are, Deep South Paracon, and we just had a guest, and we have another guest, and I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell you a little bit. We're not doing real long interviews, just a little what's up, who's here, and if you didn't get to come this year, come next year type thing, because we have a really great guest. So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about
Gwen. Yes, I'm Ken Gerhard. I'm honored to be a widely recognized cryptozoologist. So I investigate accounts of Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, the Chupacabra, Dogman, Mothman, all those
you.
weird creatures. It's my second year here at Deep South Paracon. I had a really good time last year and this year as well. Really good people, lots of friends. It's like a big family kind of vibe, you know.
Yep.
I remember the first time I spoke to the organizers, Stan and Teresa, on the phone, and they were like, Ken, are you okay with Southern hospitality? So yeah, that sounds good. I like Southern hospitality, sounds like a good thing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I gave a presentation yesterday
Yep.
on lots of cryptids, and
Love it.
today just talking to the folks coming through and telling them what I do, and it's been fun getting to know some new people, uh, including Robert,
Yeah.
who had, and actually I kind of arranged my flight so that we would, because I was talking to Stan about flights. He's like, well, I got Robert coming in, in Panama City. And I thought, well, that'd be interesting to meet a 6'10" horror actor and get to know him a little bit. He's probably got an interesting, so
Bodyguard.
yeah, he's a really great guy. We've had some great conversations and stuff. And yeah, it's just a good variety here too, right?
Yes. We have James Stokes. We have
Yeah.
of course we have Litriana and Matt Brown, who that's
Yeah.
in my group, and we have, of course, Dan and Teresa, who
Martha
are there.
Hazard Decker, who I've worked
Martha.
with at many events. And
Yeah, Mary Hampton.
yeah, it's a great group. Man, the vendors are really top notch too. I was walking around just kind of looking at what everyone had, and there's something for
Did you
everyone
get you
here.
something?
No, I have a kind of a, well, I like, sometimes I'll buy my fiance something if I have a little extra, but I have to kind of discipline myself because it's like a kid in a candy store when you come to these
Oh yes,
events.
it is. I have
And
limited myself.
I'm here to pay the bills. I can't really be hemorrhaging too much money into it, but I see some really cool things, and also heard some good. Alabama's got a history of Bigfoot activity. I heard a couple of accounts yesterday from local people, and so that's interesting as well. To find out what's going on in this part of the country as far as different cryptids.
We
and
need to
things.
get you down to South Carolina. And
Yeah,
we would love that, and maybe that's in
Definitely.
the future, guys. Maybe that's in
Definitely.
the future,
Mhm.
because we really do. We want to. I know some people in North Carolina who want to do it, but it's getting up there, and we could do it in South Carolina. I think because there's not a whole. I mean, I know it's some, but having somebody like you to do it, that would be awesome. But that's an idea for another day. We always
Okay.
have plans,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, that could happen.
Yep, and
Sounds
you
fun.
have books. Tell us about your books real quick.
Thank you. Yes, I have several books out available on Amazon. The Essential Guide to Bigfoot, The Essential Guide to the Loch Ness Monster, The Essential Guide to Mothman, Menagerie of Mysterious Beasts, Big Bird, which is about the Thunderbird phenomenon. So
I've actually read more of that one than the other ones. I'll be
Oh.
real with you.
thank you.
It
So
just kind of clicked with me. Now I always try when we have a guest on, and he's been a guest on our shows. I always try to go and at least kind of get to know the books a little bit. But that one was it clicked with me. And I know that's odd, but it's like anything else. Some things do, some things don't.
it's an interesting topic for sure. Something
is.
I've been very interested in. So um, yeah, and if folks want to, catch me on TV, I'm frequently on the History Channel on Friday nights on shows like The Proof Is Out There, Unexplained with William Shatner, Ancient Aliens, a lot of those kinds of shows. So that's a lot of fun as well.
Nice. Well, I want to thank you. I know we don't want to keep you, but guys, I know he'll be back. He may not be back next year, but I know he'll be back. So, guys, check us out next year. I know it's getting late in the afternoon, and we're trying to get everybody interviewed. But thank you for giving us a few minutes.
Thank you,
And
Gwen.
as always,
Always.
when
Yep.
we talk, it's very cool. So, and you have a safe travels home too, because it is stormy here.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Thank you.
all right. Thank
Be
you.
safe.
All right. I will. All right. We are going to go grab somebody else, but meanwhile, you can go if you want to.
Thank you, guys.
Meanwhile, thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So guys, we are double teaming it here with Webb Paranormal and All Access Network Television. I'm gonna let Michael either go get
I'm gonna
somebody.
go steal James.
He's
Stokes.
gonna go steal James Stokes.
Oh,
For
yeah,
you,
yeah.
yeah, that'd be
I'll
good.
say Matt's coming, but
Matt's like, I've got pizza.
He's ready for pizza and a drink.
All right, well, he's on the block too, but yeah, we are double broadcasting, Matt, on
Oh,
Webb
cool.
and All Access. Yep, we had Robert Mooks, we had Ken Gerhart. We're getting James Stokes. Hopefully he's available. And here, come pop your head in, Matt. It's okay, you
Oh.
can keep your pizza. We're just wasting time till Michael gets back.
Oh,
So you
How's
guys,
everybody doing?
yeah, we had a little haunted road show type thing today.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah,
cool.
that was good.
Go back and look because I videoed the whole thing. Well, not videoed, but I aired the whole thing. It really went well. I think it.
I
Really
think it did.
It
I
did.
think it really did. It went good. There was a lot of good response, and
Yep.
you know, people always come a little bit later, and they're like, "Oh, I really wanted to show this, but I was nervous about being up on stage." And
Mhm.
so, yeah, it was really good. It's gonna be a thing now. We're gonna save it to the last day of the event, so when you show up, you can't just show up for one day. You're gonna have to make sure you come to both days.
Yep.
And it was really great, really good stuff. We had some cool items that were brought up to us,
We did.
really unique pieces. Like I was not expecting one of them to show up, and I don't want to give it away. You can go back and you can watch it, but yeah, there was a one of them that kind of shocked me. It was a little bit of a bite, I would say. So,
And that one, I'll be real with you. I didn't say anything, but it made me very nauseous. And
Right.
you guys need to go back and look, and that'll
Yeah.
kind of explain it a little bit. But I didn't say anything. I was trying to video it and stay out of it because that's their, I'm part of the group, but it was their stage.
yeah.
So, me
Yeah.
trying to video, but I was like, I'm gonna grow up in a minute. I didn't want to, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
But you guys have to watch it. It's very cool. And Lee does an awesome job. And of course, Matt. And then, we do it as a group sometimes anyway when we don't even realize it. We'll
Yeah,
come
right.
across something. So.
Right? Something comes to your damn door, and
Yep.
something ends up at your house, and
Somebody
calls
throws
you.
something at you.
Yeah, somebody rolls the window down and hands it to you.
I
It's
bet
like, oh, please get this away from me. And that's how that stuff ends up in your
That absolutely is. And guys, if you have something that you're curious about, reach out.
yes.
We will be at different events. Or you know what, if it's something that's causing you very bad issues, we will figure it out.
Yeah, we'll find a way to make sure that we can get you some help, find out what's going on, help with the communication or whatever's there.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It is. And we're good. Is James coming?
you say give him like 5 minutes to take his
Oh, well, we
pictures
can
right
waste
at the
time. Me and
moment?
Matt can waste time.
Yeah.
And Michael too. Michael's a little camera shy more than I am. I'm on here all the time. Matt don't care. He's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's
As long
all
as y'all mind me drinking, and I'm gonna take a bite of pizza here.
Well, it doesn't matter. We honestly, we're just kind of we decided not to keep ending it. We decided to keep going. But I
We're
will
gonna roll right on through.
right on through. But I will tell you this: I got to give a shout out to the Johnsons, Colleen and Richard.
Oh yeah. they
When we were
great.
doing the haunted objects, Richard got his new toy, the IDC device.
Yes.
And
A little jelly. I'm a little jelly.
I am more than a little jelly because you know what? I was at the experiment last year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was around them all the time, and I got to really like them. But the pocketbook, I don't do a whole lot of extra equipment. We do it as a group, but when I
Yeah.
travel, I get the very basics, and I go with it. And usually somebody has something there that I can use.
So
it's
if you
really
want to
good.
donate one to All Access Network TV, we will definitely use it and show your item all over the world.
We sure will.
Yeah. So just shameless little plug there if you
Shameless.
want to bring it.
Yeah,
So
but
we'll have it.
It works really well. And
It
like I
does.
said, I've had experience with it. Matter of fact, I have to tell a Richard joke. I was live last year at the project, and Richard's typing, just grab the one behind you and run. And because they were just lined up because we were using them for the experiment. And, they were like charging them up or changing batteries. I can't remember. Some of them charged, some are, but anyway, that's how that goes. But yeah, he was like, just grab one and run. And I was just laughing. Hey, Sammy, your man's about to come on, girl. Just hang on. She's laughing at us. Is that him?
Mr. Stan's right here.
Ah, there's
Throw him
Stan
on there
coming.
for a minute.
There's it. Yeah, we about to pull Stan in. We're wasting time for James to get here instead of ending. We figured we'd just quit ending
Then we
and come
can
on.
let it roll.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys- yeah. we ought to grab Stan in here and pull him in.
Stan
He's
says
in-
no, thank
This one,
you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Mr. Stokes is coming. All right, your man's coming. All right, we're gonna switch
All right,
places.
all
Thank
right,
you,
y'all.
Matt.
See y'all later.
We're gonna grab you and Lee too.
All right.
Now, this is no stranger to All Access or Webb Paranormal. Hot seat, sir. Hot seat. And your beautiful wifey is on here.
Oh, cool.
I told her to hang on your man.
Oh my goodness, this thing you
It's
see.
a little
to
low,
it.
it's a little-
Yeah.
but it is very comfortable. You can get
Yeah.
easy. Oh, you're fine. It's all about you. So, she said, honey. So we love you. You're a family to us.
Thank
I know Webb Paranormal. You've been here with 2 years, 3 years. How many years you been
2
here?
years.
Well, I've been here 2 years. I didn't get to come last year
That's right.
because of scheduling.
Oh yeah,
But yes, this is my second year at Deep South.
of course. And we have seen you a lot this year. We made the joke that we're
Yes.
stalking each other.
Yeah, that's it. Down the road and
Oh,
at
yeah.
Buc-ee's and everywhere else.
But yeah, we ran into them in Buc-ee's, guys, and
Yeah.
this was funny. But we've been doing a lot this year. But so we always say, hey, this is like a family reunion, family, and you're part of it. And
Yeah.
we took him to D&D Steakhouse last night.
Yes, it was an amazing experience. D&D Steakhouse. I like to give a shout out to them. Amazing owners. I love getting to meet them.
Oh, they were wonderful.
I gave them a picture for their restaurant, but it was really cool. The food was absolutely phenomenal. You hit it. The steaks. I mean, it was kind of funny because when the steaks come out, I'm going, "Where's the steak knives?"
And we last were like,
And it's like all you have is a butter knife, but literally you could cut the steak with a butter knife.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can.
and it is like literally, it was one of the best steaks I've ever had.
it is, and we have to get a shout out. And I know they're
Yeah.
looking to sell.
Hmm.
So guys, I mean, for real, if you're ready to keep it just like it is and have guaranteed people come, I mean, they have the community that supports them.
Yes,
Give them a shout. But yeah, he left a picture. He also gave one to, I think, a waitress.
I did.
Or,
Yeah.
not, or a
well, to
patron.
a patron.
Patron.
Yeah, that she said that her best friend or something was a big fan, and
Did she
so
come out of that?
I haven't seen her, no,
Oh,
but that's
okay.
okay, And then one of the people that worked there, I gave,
Nice.
but that was cool, and yep, it was cool, and I appreciate y'all asking me to come out with you.
Of course. When we're together, we're all together.
Yes,
so.
that's fun.
But I'll tell you, and James tells a story, and it makes me blush, and I smile just right. He was on one of our podcasts, and he was coming, I think, here. Or no, you were coming to something. But anyway, he says that I'm the one that got him to go start going to the Paracons.
Well, you are. I mean, I got asked to come to Deep South
Hmm.
a couple years ago at Ozark, and I think it was my first one. It was. It was my very first
Oh.
Paracon.
Okay.
And so I didn't know what that was about, but I knew that it was going to be me, the guy that played Leatherface. I don't know why. I'm
My
just going
brain's
blank.
glitching.
I went blank. Tony Moran.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but anyway,
Brett Wagner.
Brett Wagner.
Great Wagner.
Brett,
Yeah.
thank you, Brett Wagner. Great guy. And but anyway, it was us three, and I didn't know what to expect, and it was awesome. I met some awesome people. Had a great weekend. But then I met you,
Yep.
and then me and you got to talking, and for whatever reason we clicked, and
We
you
were both paramedics.
that's true. That helped, and we clicked, and
Yep.
you said I'm going to help you, or you said you was going to try to get me in a couple more and talk to some people,
Hmm.
and now it's snowballed, and I'm in a lot of Paracons,
Yes, you
and
And more to come because I
More
got some
to
folks
come.
that are going to reach out to you. I'm
that's
sure.
awesome. So, and yes, and it's just been an amazing, and the paranormal community alone, it's absolutely an amazing family, an amazing group of
Mhm.
people that that really stand side by side with you. I mean, you got your bad apples in there too, but at the same time, for the most part, they all want to see every one of us succeed.
We do.
I've gotten into, me and my wife both, Sammy, we've
Mhm.
both gotten into the paranormal investigations and stuff like that. We've actually got real equipment now that's been given to us by some of our best friends,
Yeah.
and to get us started, and it's been amazing, and I'm learning. I'm not an investigator. I will never probably be a true investigator, but I love going with real investigators and getting to do stuff and learn more about it,
Yeah.
and because it's real, guys, and
It
it's
is.
it's something, that's the reason I wear my protection.
He
Yeah.
does.
I do, and got a tattoo. I mean, it's just, it's real, and I want to respect it. At the same time, just getting to learn from the best in the business. And I'm talking about, we've hung out with the best in the
Yes, you have.
business.
I'll go ahead and shamelessly name drop. Last weekend, John Zappis.
John Zappis was, I mean, I'm getting chills right now. Being in the same room with him, listening to him investigate and do sessions with me
Yep.
and with us in the same room. That was incredible.
Yes.
Getting to hear him do his thing, and you talking about a real paranormal investigator, guys. Look up John Zappis, because he
Yeah.
is absolutely amazing.
Godfather.
Yes, you got Thomas and Stacia, you
Yep.
got Latrina, you got, I mean, all of you guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I'm learning from all of you.
I appreciate it.
You gotta, when you're doing something new like that, you gotta learn to keep your mouth shut and just watch and learn, and that's what I do. When I go to these things, I speak what I'm spoken to, because this is something that I'm still learning, and I don't know the whole aspect of everything. And it's, but if you want to do true ghost hunting, it's something to see, guys.
Yeah, and it's not something to go out there and play with. And this is why I respect him so much. He comes and he listens and he looks, and when we say, hey, interact, ask a question, and you guys do, and I think it's great. But you guys are learning and you're doing great. And one day we're gonna get you on not just an event type thing, but we're gonna pull you into something that's gonna be cool. We're gonna get you in.
And I'm always going to be ready for it, and I just can't wait.
Hey everybody, I see your comments. I'm not popping them up because I can't do it on both.
Yeah.
So
Kristen, yeah, hey.
hey, honey, yeah, I
Yep.
think which one was she at this year?
She was at Connecticut,
Yeah, I can't
I
remember
saw
which one
her
this year. I
there.
thought.
so yeah, awesome.
And of course, Sammy's watching. Thank you, Sammy.
Sammy, yeah.
And Sammy was on a podcast the other night.
She had her first podcast
Yes.
alone on her own podcast, and it was great. She went great. Just talking about paranormal, talking about Bigfoot, talking about her lifestyle as a hairstylist.
And supporting you.
And
She
yeah,
does.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. And it was just it's great seeing her to get out on her own and
I
do
love
things
it.
and stuff. Yeah, it's because of you guys that's helped us and stuff.
Oh, I'm
like
gonna
that.
bring her in on some of my stuff.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I mean, she's wonderful. I mean, she's got good insight. She's been doing ghost hunting way longer than I have.
Right. And as
So-
far as the podcasting, I always say you and Sammy.
Yeah.
Always,
Absolutely.
always,
Yeah.
always.
No, absolutely. So it's been great. And I love coming on to your podcast and to your show and all that stuff. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am fixing to probably cut out of this one. It's the weather has kept people away.
Yes.
And it's getting dead and stuff like that. But it's been a fun. Stan is a great host. Him and his wife are absolutely phenomenal. They always put on a good show.
And we always treat you like family. don't we?
Absolutely. There's never been an issue. Got to meet some new incredible people that become friends with, and which I always do at every convention that I do.
And I have to say, I'm gonna brag on him like I always do. He is awesome with his guests.
I
mean,
appreciate that.
He will talk to you. Whether you come up, you're gonna get a picture, or whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna get a selfie. And I know I'm not gonna down talk anybody for charging for selfies, but this man does not charge for selfies.
I do not. No, I just can't bring myself to do that. And that's okay. If you
If
just,
you do, but
Yeah.
this is one man who does not.
Yep.
And he
And
was
I've
there.
actually had people do that. They'll throw me some money just and say, no, but I don't ask for it. No. But at the same time, it's great meeting the guests, the fans that love the character.
Yeah.
It's just been absolutely phenomenal. And so, yeah, can't wait till next year.
I know. And hopefully I will get to see you somewhere this year also.
Yeah.
James
Cool.
is a great guy. Yeah, I can see your comments, but Morgan, we are
Oh, thank Morgan. Thank you, Morgan.
uh
Yeah.
doing a dual Webb Paranormal, which is the folks that do the paranormal conference down here, or we call it Deep South Paracon.
Yep.
And they have a lot of stuff. Yep. Yeah. But we are doing a duel. That's why we're keeping rolling. We had James Moops, we had King Garrett, we had you, of course, always fan favorite. And we're gonna grab some other people too, and I'm gonna have to waste some time in the middle, of course. But thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love
And
you
Sammy,
guys.
I love you too, and we miss
All right,
you.
bye, guys.
Thank you so much. And hey, let us know when you get home.
Absolutely.
Will you ask Michael to grab somebody? Will you grab somebody Please, thank you. All right, guys, I'm wasting time in between instead of stopping and starting, but yeah, we are at, Deep South Paracon in, Enterprise, Alabama. We've had some storms and stuff, but you know what? It's been a great Paracon, as always. We do change locations some down here, but, we always have one every year. So if you are in Alabama next year, and Morgan, I know Nathaniel is from Alabama or lived down here. Hopefully you guys can get down here one day or two, but, it's like a big family. And that's why we're dual broadcasting. And for guys on the Webb Paranormal, I've been a guest on there, but Michael's kind of doing running, and he is, I guess, just a little better with me being on camera all the time than him. So, but we have some more guests coming in. We're trying to grab everybody. If you did not see this morning, go back on All Access or my Facebook or any of it and watch. They did the haunted objects. We got people to bring them in, and Lee Triana was investigating with Matt, and of course all of us. But we have another guest, and she's
leave
doing.
here in a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take seats
We're
with
gonna
you.
have her.
Yeah, come on. All right, my name is Gwen Johns. I think I briefly met you.
Oh, hi, Gwen.
Hey,
Good to see you.
you too. I do All Access, which is on this screen, and
Okay.
Stan, Teresa, and Michael do Web Paranormal, which is
Right.
on that screen. And
Okay.
we're dual broadcasting live. We've had some of the guys, and then we have ladies.
Oh, hello.
But
Yes.
we won't keep you long. We appreciate you coming,
Sure.
and we hope you have safe travels coming back home. Because guys, it stormed really bad here.
It did. I could hear it. I couldn't see it, but I could hear it, and it was loud.
It was. So, have you been to Deep South down here before?
I have not.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, have you been to Alabama before?
I have.
Ah,
I
okay.
just did a national commercial campaign for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. In I think it was the first part of June, and then I'm an Air Force brat, and so
I knew that actually. I
my
did.
dad was stationed in Mobile. He went to
Really?
Vietnam,
Okay.
and so I started kindergarten in Mobile, Alabama. So,
Well, you know, there's a military base here.
yes, I do.
Yeah,
Tell me.
Aviation.
Yes.
The aviation. If you know Lee Triana, the long black hair,
Mhm.
she's the CEO. I produce the network.
Okay.
Her husband Matt is actually he works on Apaches.
Oh wow!
Uh-huh,
Wow.
yeah. And a
That's
couple of
cool.
our friends have stopped by. Well, more than that, and some of the military guys.
Mhm.
And if you haven't came by this year, I know we are winding down. We still have a couple hours. Some vendors, some guests. But if you can't come this year, come next year. Now I'm gonna,
Please come next year.
yes. Are you coming next year?
If you'll have me,
Oh, we'll
I'll be
have
back.
you. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
How did you get started in? Just tell us about you. How did you get started?
In acting?
Yeah.
Well, I did everything when I was really little, like dance, tap, ballet, jazz, piano, voice, everything. And all through school, I was very involved in a lot of clubs and things like that, social events. But I always wanted to do theater, but I never did it. And so finally in 1985, 86,
Mhm.
I decided I was going to take some acting lessons, and I was living in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and Lou Diamond Phillips was my first acting
No
coach.
way.
He was with
That's cool.
he was a local actor, and he at Adam Rourke's Film Actors Lab. Now Adam was quite a prolific actor back in the 60s. He did a lot of westerns. He was from New York. He ended up doing a lot of, like, I don't know what to call them, biker films with Dennis Hopper and
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson and everything. And then he settled down and moved to Dallas and formed the Adam Rourke's Film Actors Lab. And so I was studying there, and Lou was my teacher the first year, and then he got La Bamba, and he was off and running. But I've run into Lou many times. In fact, I just saw him at the Albuquerque Comic-Con in January. And, he's a wonderful human being. And I'll just tell you the story about Lou, and then we'll get back to me. But Lou, when he got La Bamba, had already promised a local production that he would star in a local movie. I think it was called Dakota, and it was a faith-based film, very low budget.
Mhm.
And then he got La Bamba, and then right off of La Bamba, he went to Young Guns. He came back to Dallas
Really?
in between those two. I mean, he's a big star now, right?
Yeah.
And he came back to Dallas, and he did that little movie.
That's
for those guys. And so you really, that's the kind of person he is. Great guy.
That's awesome.
So I studied with Lou and then ended up moving to LA in 1993. And I was just very, very lucky. I was already SAG eligible. So I got my SAG card right away. And I began working within a month. I was working on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Family Matters with Urkel. I did a lot of infomercials. I did a lot of hosting and commercials.
Mhm,
And then I did a movie called Dust and Cliff 7 with Lance Henriksen and Nancy Allen. And then ended up doing a couple of years on General Hospital. I was Port Charles reporter Christy Coy.
I remember that.
And it was really neat because people will say to me, wow, that's the most thrilling thing you ever did. And I remember being in the sorority house in like 1980, and we were all gathered around watching the Luke and Laura wedding.
Oh, yes, of
Which,
course.
number
Everybody.
biggest audience in the history of soap operas,
Uh-huh.
that wedding. And then, I'm sitting here walking onto the lot thinking it's 20 years later and I'm working with these people. So that was my big thrill.
That's cool.
I met my husband Jim out there. He had just come off of directing. Of course, he was a prolific actor. He was the dad in Teen Wolf. He was Mr. Malatesta in Full House. He was Golden Globe nominee for The Longest Yard. He was Caretaker. He was also a writer and director of sitcoms. And I met him, and I worked with him as his director's assistant. I was still acting, and then he retired, and he was raised in Dallas, and went to school at North Texas State College, which is now University of North Texas. And we came back. He was not interested in directing reality TV.
Oh, okay.
And that was kind of what was taking over in the early 2000s. So we moved back to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I continued to act. And then he passed away 5 years ago. We did a lot of Comic-Cons. We probably did, oh my gosh, we started in 2004, and we probably did 15 or 20 Comic-Cons a year, all over the United States and in Europe. And he just loved meeting his fans. And I remember the first con we went to, he looked at me before we walked through those, the doors to the convention center. And he said, nobody's going to know who I am. And I said, Jimmy, everybody's going to know who you are.
Everybody knows
And
you.
But he wasn't arrogant. I love that.
no,
I love
he was
that.
a very humble guy. And he often would say that, when he kind of got full of himself, God would find a way of saying, yeah, not so fast. And he was at a, and I know Michael knows the story, I'm going to tell anyway. I was at a show.
Mhm.
I continued after he passed, I continued to bring his autographed photos and memorabilia to the cons, along with mine.
Mhm.
And he said, so I began to see a lot of friends on the road that I hadn't seen in a long time. And they would tell me stories about Jim. And he has this wonderful autobiography called What? And Give Up Show Business. And it's full of his stories, but there's some that I did not hear. And so I love this story. It's quick. A friend of Jim's, Sam McMurray, who's a wonderful person, and he's also a wonderful actor.
Mhm.
He told me a story about Jim. Jim said he'd gone to the grocery store one morning. It was pouring down rain, and he was in a hurry. And he looked, and there was this elderly lady who was struggling to put her groceries from the cart into her trunk. The little cart was rolling away, and it was raining. And people, so he jogged over, and he said, "Can I help you?" And she said, "Oh yes, please." And so he proceeded to put her groceries into her trunk. And when he was finished, she closed the trunk, and he was pushing the cart away. He said, "Well, have a great day." She said, "Oh, I sure will. My kids will never believe that Ned Beatty helped me with my groceries."
I love that.
So that was a little jab. So I continue to work. I just did an episode of The Lincoln Lawyer, season 5, episode 4.
All right.
And then earlier this year, I did an episode of 911, the original 911. I just got through doing and I cannot tell you what it is, but it is the sequel to a very famous chick flick comedy from the late 90s.
Oh, I think I know which one this is.
And I just can't say it. I can't.
Nope.
10 pages of non-disclosure, so I can't say it, but it's going to be really fun. It's going to be on Hulu. And then I'm shooting another film at the end of this month in
Okay.
Indiana. And I believe that Kevin Sorbo is in it.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. Kevin is an old friend of Jim's, and they used playing a lot of the same celebrity golf tournaments. So I continue to work and do the cons and just, I'm just having all kinds of adventures and it's great.
Now, we always say this is our family reunion down here. Have we treated you like family?
Absolutely.
See, we love it. We love it.
Absolutely. Everybody is so nice. And, the guests, the con staff, the volunteers. I mean, it's a great show.
Yeah.
Come out next year.
It is, yes. And you guys, I tell you, the weather looks like it's actually clearing up a little bit. Now, are
Mhm.
you driving or flying?
I decided to drive and I
Okay.
did that because I have got I've got like a 1-day turnaround to go to Chicago to do another show. And
Mhm.
so I thought with all, this time of year with the weather and everything, I did not want to risk not being able to get out. And so I've got a little bit of a drive ahead of me, but it's okay.
That's what, we've got about 7 hours. We go to South
Mhm.
Carolina, if you didn't know. Now, I have to tell you a Chicago joke. Every time I go to Chicago airport, it gets
Okay.
stuck.
Oh, you do?
I got stuck once in the snow and then once where a tornado came by and I was in the airport.
Well, that's kind of scary. There's a lot of glass,
It is.
in
Well, they
an
shoot us from
airport.
the windows, but we ended up there all night and I had an event in Myrtle Beach to get to.
Oh, my.
So I was like, I gotta get back.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to go to the other airport, in
Yeah, I got
Chicago.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
Midway and O'Hare.
Yeah,
So,
I ended up having to go to the other one to get a flight because I was gonna have to wait 24 hours in no hotel. But yeah, but I like Chicago. I'll be real with you. People say, "Oh, Chicago." No, I actually like Chicago. I have friends
you
here.
cannot get a bad meal in Chicago.
No, you cannot.
I mean, Lou Malnati's pizza, there's pizza everywhere.
There is pizza, and it's
So I'm
different,
happy.
guys, from down here
Yeah,
in the south.
yeah. It's
No, we
the-
just went to New Orleans for the Paracon. You need to check into that next
Okay.
year. That'd be Chris Talley. Hope you're listening. I'm giving you a shout out here. He's the creator of it. Let's say him and his wife Jennifer. But
Okay.
yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah, I love New Orleans. I did a 2 episodes of a show that was shot there called Claws with Niecy
remember that.
Nash. I played a very nasty Korean gangster lady.
Yes, you know what? It just clicked when you said that. It clicked on me. That it's
And the clothes and the shoes and the nails, I thought, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to get all glammed up and everything. They put me in a pair of khakis and a Hawaiian shirt. And even my nails were beige.
oh,
And I had to wear a neck brace. So that was really
I do
attractive,
remember. Yes.
But anyway, it was a lot of fun.
I bet so.
And that show was one of the very first shows that came back during COVID.
That's true.
The
Yes.
protocols were completely different than when, before COVID. Everybody
Yeah.
says, oh, well, that was before COVID. It was before COVID and after COVID.
There is.
And so even now, protocols are different when
Oh,
you're,
well, I bet
when you're, well, a lot of places. But yeah, it was wild. They sequestered us, the
Oh.
actors that came in, we were sequestered in Residence Inn nearby. And we had like Amazon cards and we could order food and we could cook it or we could order food and,
Yeah.
like take out or whatever. And so that was really different. We were tested, from the minute the car drove up,
Yeah.
and then we'd have to sit in our trailer and then 15 minutes later, if you were cleared, but you couldn't, there was no having meals together or anything. You ordered it and it was sent to your trailer and so it was very lonely, but
That's socializing is part of like coming to the
I
cons
know.
and getting to know
And-
people. Yeah.
but it was I had a ball. I was so sad it ended, but
Now I have to ask because I am a Niecy Nash fan.
Yes.
Was she cool?
Niecy was so sweet. She had the second episode I did, she had broken her foot. I think
Oh.
her foot or ankle or something. And they had her on one of those carts where you're kneeling, your leg
Yeah.
is kneeling.
Yep.
And, she's just gliding along. But they cheated it so well. You never knew. And that
No, I
episode
had
that you're
not.
talking about, when I'm in the neck brace, so they had her sitting on a stool. So she was sitting.
Okay.
And then she was sitting doing somebody's nails.
Yeah.
And then they had her come over it's me and Jennifer Lyons, the beautiful tall blonde who
Mm-hmm.
could not be any nicer. She's, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. But I'm like this. But but somehow they cheated Niecy into that scene where the end result was she didn't look like she was way down here, so they were
See, that's
brilliant,
the
whatever they're.
problem.
Hollywood magic. baby.
Yes. So, anyway, but that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I like New Orleans. I go back because I
That's
like
cool.
haunted things. And
Well, once again, Chris Talley, listen. I will actually, I'm gonna send you your
Thank you,
information.
thank you,
No,
thank
no,
you.
We
Please
love
do.
to have good guests, and I know he's looking for all kinds of stuff. So yeah, if you guys are interested, also, if you want to come here, or anything, reach out to Stan and Teresa. Reach
Oh,
out to
they're
Michael.
great.
Reach out to us. I'll get you in touch. But yeah, we love a lot of people, and every year we come, we make
Yeah.
sure this is our. Now we've been in a row 3 weeks. Gettysburg, New Orleans, and here, and
Wow.
we are almost ready to get home for just a little bit. But we love it here so much, we kind of hate it.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah.
So, but I am going to thank you.
Thank you
On behalf of
so
both of us
much.
for
Oh,
interviewing
I'm
and
gonna
for-
give you a hug.
Yes,
because I'm a hugger.
of course. And now see, I've met somebody else famous. How about that?
Oh, well, thank
Look
you
at
so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, everybody. Come on down next year if you didn't make it this year.
There you
Come
go.
back if you made it this year.
Yes,
And I'll see you down the road soon.
yes, and good luck on your things. Hopefully, we'll get it some other con or something
Yeah,
together.
I
That'd
hope
be
so.
great.
All right.
That'd be great.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
All right, thank you.
Look, now she's very sweet. Michael, you want to grab somebody else?
Yeah.
You want me to? You go.
Brad,
He doesn't like sitting and wasting time on me.
oh, Brad, look for Justine.
15. I think we're gonna have him. He is our what does he call it? Critter getter, and he's very funny. And I'm gonna do a boo boo and check my messages because I heard it blowing up. Okay. So I was just making sure. And I'm gonna mention something that's probably gonna be a little bit sad. We lost one of the paranormal community, and if I cry, I'm sorry. His name is Shane McLean. He was a great friend of mine. Very sweet man. I love him, and send prayers or energy, whatever you do, out to Angie, his wife. He had a go at it, and he was on life support, and he'd be greatly missed. Greatly missed. But I'm gonna not cry in front of you guys unless I have to. But we're gonna have Mr. Jayton Patel, Redneck Raja. I think they're coming down the hall. But you guys, if you don't know, go check us out. We've been doing lives here. We did the haunted items this morning where people brought them in, and that was cool. And I think Jaden he brought something in also. Let's see. There he comes. He's coming down the hall. I did a little live with him yesterday, and of course, he's been on several of our podcasts. We love him. But I am going to get him in the hot seat instead of myself. There he comes. Yeah, it's live. It's live. Yeah, we kept going. Yep, they're both. This is Webb Paranormal Cam over here. Yep, and then this
What
is
is
all
this?
access.
What was this?
Let's see. Watch your
What's
toes.
this right
Watch your
here?
toes.
There you
Look
go.
at where- Yeah. Well, what we're doing is we're interviewing all the guests and everything, but this is a fan favorite down here in Alabama also. He calls himself a critter getter, which I think is just absolutely hilarious.
What do you think this is?
I think that is a Nah, I don't do snakes.
Y'all see that?
I always love it when he does that. I think mine's a little darker. Maybe it's because it's
Yeah.
cloudy, but it's good. So you come every year, don't you?
Yeah. My name is Jitin Patel, and I'm the Redneck Raja. Raja means king in Indian, so you can just tell like my presence. I'm just kidding, just joking. Yeah, but I come every year. It's a pretty fun event. I have a pretty cool, interesting booth, and like
Yeah, you do.
she'll share you videos and pictures of it, and I got some very unique stuff, and you guys can't miss this event. It's really neat. Like, they got a bunch of cool vendors, and like everybody's friendly.
This
You know,
is our
everybody's the coolest people. You know, like
Southern Hospitality. This is
Yeah.
our family reunion. That's
Yeah.
what we call it.
it's
We
really,
do.
everybody's cool. Everybody knows each other. Like it's laid back, so
Yeah,
you can't miss this event next year. It's like it's going to even bigger and better.
I know it
Yeah,
does every
It'll be
year.
really good. So,
The
yeah.
Stan and Teresa add things
Yeah.
and make it better and tweak it
Yeah.
and all that. And I'm not sure where we're gonna be. Well, I want to talk about something.
Yeah.
We did a haunted object where we were we
Yeah.
call it Haunted Object Roadshow. We're gonna start
Mhm.
doing that like every Paracon we go to. We're gonna do it on the second day.
Yeah.
But you brought us a little critter and he looks
Yeah.
mean as hell. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. Yeah, I know I cussed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's what was he? What,
So it's a fox. It's a gray fox from 1940s.
yeah.
And so what happened is foxes, see, they weren't really talking about rabies back then. So these people didn't know, but it was killing people's chickens,
Mhm.
their cats, dogs, and then they started going after kids.
Oh no.
So, Mr. Fry here he was like the local critter getter, but
Mm-hmm.
this happened in Nebraska, and so the township, here's a little tiny little villages back then.
Yeah.
People were poor back then too, so like a little area. They hired Mr. Fry to come get this fox, and he got it, but like it was acting real strange and weird, kind of like a rabid animal, but they didn't know what it was. But when he taxidermied it and everything, and once he would literally say that it was like, it's weird. That thing it looks mean like crazy.
It does.
You'll
It
take
does.
pictures, and she'll take pictures and
Yeah,
show
well,
a
it's
video.
live to go back and look at it,
Yeah.
but I will put them out there for you
Yeah.
also. Yes.
And so like he would sit there in his house, and he had it like on this little display stand. No joke. I can't make this up. And he's like locking me. He'll ask me like, "Did you turn that?" I'm sitting right here. He was old time. He was like back in the 80s. I mean, 80-year-old. You know, back then when I was talking to him about this. He just passed away a couple years ago. But and then one time I was there and he was there and we were talking just like we're just looking at animal videos. We're talking about trapping techniques and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's sitting right over there. And then he looked at me and was like, "Look, told you." That thing is like his head went like this.
Oh yeah.
It's weird. It literally tilted over like that. So it was really, it was wild. It was something very different. So, and so I'm a critic like crazy. I don't believe it unless you show it to me, unless I feel it.
You're a skeptic.
A skeptic.
Yeah, skeptic.
I don't believe in it. I promise you. But this thing right here,
Yeah.
along with the exorcism, like a real or Indian Hindu exorcism that happened in India, and I'll go on a podcast with you sometime and I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
That'd
with
be
you.
great.
And
That'd
then
be
there's a couple other experiences I had in India,
great.
and
Mhm.
you're just not gonna believe it. And I didn't believe it until I saw it.
Yeah, it takes something real
And
for
I
you.
felt it.
Yeah. But this thing, I'm telling you, and
Yeah.
I didn't say anything because this
Yep.
wasn't my show, but I was
Yep.
doing the live, which
Yep.
I normally do.
Mhm.
I was standing there and I'm sensitive, so I can feel things. I was so nauseous the whole time. So I think that thing had rabies. I really
Yeah.
did. I did.
Yeah.
I was like, please don't let me throw up trying to do this live.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So your table, I know you have this snake skin. How long is that snake skin? That thing.
15 feet.
15 feet.
It's a python, Florida python. These are invasive pythons. And,
Yeah.
And it weighed 125 pounds, 123, 125 pounds, which that don't sound a lot. Human weight. You try to pick a snake that's that thick that can actually eat alligators and like small kids,
Yeah.
teenage kids. Not like no joke.
Oh.
You'll take a video and you'll see the picture of how wide it is. You know.
Now, we did a funny picture
Yeah.
this morning. We had Robert Mook,
Oh, yeah.
we had
Yeah,
you,
you got
we
it.
had James Stokes, we had
You'll see that picture.
Matt and Lee and
Yeah.
who am I? Ken Gerhardt,
Yeah.
somebody else, but they were all holding this thing, and it was so
Yeah.
big that they held it and still had space in between.
Yeah, you got to see it.
Somebody
You
was
see it.
missing. There was one more person, I think.
Um,
But anyway,
the 1,000 Quart guy, the tall dude.
Robert.
Robert Meeks. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was there.
but
There's a
guys,
couple other people there. So
yeah, but we will be. We're gonna post all kind of
Yeah.
pictures and stuff. We always do. You know me, I do. But
Yeah.
this is cool because we got to dual broadcast and we wanted to get all
Yeah.
our guests. We're
Yeah.
gonna try to get some vendors in here too. But I know
Yeah.
with the weather, I'm sure some people are. I've been missing it for like probably about 45 minutes now.
Yeah.
But I know some folks are packing up. But guys, if you did not come this year, come next year.
You got
This guy right here, he is cool as crap.
He's cool.
Check him out. I know I follow
Yeah.
his TikToks and all his stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm always laughing at him because he does these funny things. But yeah, but he is a critter getter. And he also, what is the name of your company?
Wiregrass Wildlife Removal.
There you go. So if you
Yeah.
have an issue in the
Yeah.
area or not,
Yeah.
he can get you in touch with somebody if you're not in the area.
That's right.
Look him up. But thank you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not going
you're
to keep you.
welcome.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
anytime.
it.
Yep.
Always,
And
always.
remember one thing. Here we go. That's my favorite saying.
I love it. I
yeah,
love it.
Y'all say it. Say it. Say it.
Here
we go. Say
it. Thank you, honey.
See y'all later.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
I'll see before you leave.
Oh, yeah.
Who else do we have as a,
We can bring Robert, not Robert, Richard back here if we want for a few minutes.
bring Richard?
Colleen,
Yeah, bring Richard or
Um,
Colleen or both of them. That's it.
Decker's still here.
That's fine. Grab the Johnsons first because they're on the corner. Yeah, that's fine. Tell them, yeah, if they don't mind or if they can't both come. Well, we're going to bring back, and I'm sorry about drinking on, I'm not drinking, I'm just Dr. Pepper. But we are going to bring, hopefully, Richard and Colleen, or at least one of them, Johnson. They are from Florida. They always come. We love them to death. We were using his IDC device this morning, or theirs, to do some of the haunted things that people were bringing in. And guys, really, if you didn't see that earlier today, go check it out. Go check it out. It's very interesting. It's basically, Litriana had been on a show called Repossessed. If you haven't seen that, go check that out too. And that's what she did. It's like a haunted object roadshow. And just beware when we go to Paracons or whatever events we do. We're going to start doing that in the afternoon on the second day. And they're going to be doing that. But let's see if we can get them. Hopefully we can, but we were borrowing his IDC device and it was very interesting. But these guys, they sell equipment. He makes it. If I'm not mistaken, they kind of both do. But he's got some REM pods. He's got other stuff he can tell you about. Hopefully he'll be here in just a minute. But you guys, thank you for joining me too. It's going to be a few more minutes. I'm going to try to get some of the vendors after this too. We've had some storms here, so I'm not sure if we're going to be here till actually 6. But really, Deep South Paracon, always a good thing. If you did not make it this year, or if you did, come back next year. You know, and we were at a lot of stuff, but we love this one, and Stan and Teresa too. We really do. And we, the networks, we support each other. Let's see. Hey. We got Richard. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, another reason.
And he's a Eden. He's a Eden. All right, Richard, we're gonna put you in the hot seat. Come on.
I don't live right now, is it?
Yes, it is. We are live.
Well, I'm gonna put my ice cream
You
down.
gonna put your ice cream down. All right. Well, we'll make it quick. We
I don't wanna eat in front of the people.
All right, watch your cord there. Don't fall. We have Richard Johnson, and like I was telling him that you let us use your new toy and everything.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but now we are on Webb Paranormal, which is
okay.
Teresa, Stan, Michael, and of course we're on All Access too. We're dual hitting it here,
Hey, everybody.
and we were talking about Deep South Comic Con, and of course you know we come every year. You do
Yep,
too.
every
You
year.
and Colleen do. His wife Colleen, I'm sure she's watching the table.
Yep.
Wish her luck and prayers if you have it, healing energy, whatever you do, because she's about to have some serious surgeries and stuff, and we
Yep,
you know, we love
Just
them.
go ahead.
Yep, we love them.
Yeah, this
So-
is not a Paracon, it's a family reunion.
We
That's
all
the
say
way we
that.
look at it.
We do.
It's all family, you know,
It is.
it's a great event. So
It absolutely
if
is.
you're not here and you're close by, come on down, be
Yeah.
here.
There you go. You still got some time. Now we
It
do
quit
have-
raining, it's cooler outside.
Isn't it? That's nice. So tell us something. How did you get started? I know people love the origin.
Mine started because I had paranormal experiences when I was a kid.
I've
Um,
heard this story, but it's
The house that we lived in, there was something there. It looked to me like an old lady. And so, I never was scared of it. It was weird. It didn't scare me, and I don't know why. And maybe that's why I do what I do because.
oh well. That's why I think
Um,
we do.
And then it just went from there over the years. I see things. I'm not psychic. I don't claim to be a psychic because I don't know how to get into all that. But
But you
I-
are at least sensitive. You gotta
I
admit
see
that.
spirits.
Yeah.
I see people that other people don't see. I can sense them kind of empathic. I
Yes.
feel their emotions. And then I don't know. I just started one day. I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I want to go do the research
Yeah.
because I like the scientific part of it.
Yep.
You know, where's it coming from? Is it really a ghost? And then when you see it, it's like yeah, you know, it's you go the first time you see something or something happens in front of you and you're like trying to explain, oh, that was, you know.
Yeah, and your
And you
brain's
can't.
trying to not explain it.
Yeah.
That's the interesting part.
So, and then, you know, I started my first group, which was Bond Secure Paranormal Investigations. And it just took off from there. And now 30 years later, I'm still going. You
And
know?
he's been on TV shows and different groups, and I don't. The list is too long for me to sit here and do because I don't have it written down. I mean,
Yeah.
really.
I've been on Tubi. I'm on Tubi right now. As a matter of fact, I'm on a show. It's called The Myrtles Plantation, Mystery and Murder. I'm on that one. There's a few of the other episodes that are still out there.
Yeah.
Amazon, few other streaming platforms. I did 16 episodes.
There you go.
So, it was called Second Sight Paranormal TV.
Okay.
So we did that. I did that project for a while and now I'm back doing my own thing again. So
That's right. I'm trying to get him to either do a podcast or YouTube or both.
Yeah.
Or at least, do one some
I
month.
need to start doing a podcast, do
You
my
do?
own.
Well, you know what? I have some folks that do some once a month, and I think he'd be really great at it because he does have some really good experiences. And next time I can get to Florida, I'm going to go down and investigate with these folks because
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting. But
Yeah, we're out of Pensacola, Florida. So
Yep.
my groups is Ethereal Voices Paranormal.
Yep.
Not ethereal or whatever. It's a hard word, ethereal. I mean, when you look at it, you go, what is, you know, but it's Ethereal Voices Paranormal and we're on Facebook and,
Alright.
you know, all that stuff. And
and if you have some issues down there and you need to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
this is a guy that you need.
you're
Talk
around
to.
Pensacola and you got a haunting, businesses,
I need some equipment.
private houses.
yes.
I also build equipment. So if you need some ghost hunting equipment, look
Yep.
me up
There he is.
and I'll be glad to do it for you.
Yeah, and you guys, if you don't see him, it is Richard Johnson. I think
Richard.
that's just it, right? Just Richard Johnson.
Yeah, on Facebook, I'm Richard Johnson. We
Yep.
also have a page, Ethereal Voices Paranormal. And I have a separate page, which is Richard Johnson Paranormal Investigator. So,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
See, what I don't know. But he's always tuning into all our stuff, and I made the joke about how I was at the project, like Wargate project last year, and you were typing, and I saw him type, and I looked at, it, and he says, just grab one and run, and I was like,
And now I bought one, so
I think it's great. I'd love to have one of my own, but you know, I spend the money on travel instead of.
we used it earlier and
I know, and
it
it was
drained
great.
it, whatever it was, that was a brand new battery in there and it drained it and it started making that squealy
And
sound.
that was about in 15 minutes
Yeah.
ish. Yeah, yeah, it
So,
did. So
it
now you
was-
know the squealy is
It was
the battery.
answering back.
It was.
So-
We got some really good internet. You go back. I keep saying, but go back
Yeah.
today and look.
Look up Jay Prather,
Yeah.
ITC Research. They make devices like that.
Yeah.
Direct connects.
Yep.
And the reason why they call it a direct connect is because you're the antenna. When you hold it,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Put
the
your
antenna.
finger on it. Yep.
So that's a good device. It really is.
It
Scans a lot of frequencies. And I'm impressed with it so far.
I am too, and I got to play with it today, so that's great. But yeah, when we were on the project last year, there was a bunch of different ones. He's got other equipment too, like the Webb thing. Anyway, you just go look up his equipment. He's a really good guy. And Richard, I'm gonna thank you.
You're
If you want
welcome.
to talk about something else, cool. If not, we're gonna pop off for a few minutes and take a break.
All right.
But yeah, thank you. And I know we're gonna see you next year. And
You
I
know,
love this man. I
You're
love
gonna see
his
me
life.
before next year,
I know.
girl.
I'm gonna go to Florida and investigate. I really am.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that for a couple of years now. So
Yeah, well, we got some good spots in Pensacola.
yes, you
so.
do. Yes, you do. They talk about them all the time. We have them on our shows. I think you guys have had them on your shows, right?
I've been on a couple of web paranormal.
I thought
shows,
you
too.
had. Yep. I can't keep up with all of it. I'll be
We're
real.
talking about getting them on again soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Him and Colleen are wonderful guests. And you guys, if you see, if they are on a show, let me give you a cue. Look in the background because they usually sit in there. Is it your living room or den or something?
Yeah,
like that?
our living room.
There is a chair in there, and I'll just give it away a little bit, that a lady, she cooks in the kitchen and she'll sit in that chair. And
Yep.
if you are a little sensitive, you might get to see her.
I even see something move around in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Web stuff move all the time.
They really do. I've seen it on a bunch of shows, and I don't really go back and watch them very often
Yeah.
because I have this thing where I'm just, honestly, I'm busy. But if somebody cues me in on, hey, I saw this, I'll go back and watch.
Yeah.
And we have seen stuff on different shows. But
Oh.
yeah, on theirs, I can always see there's a lady, and I can smell bacon sometimes
Yep.
when we're talking to him.
I spend a all the time. It's a wonderful way to wake up.
I was
I
watching
would be
one time-
disappointed.
I was watching one time, I seen something moving, I'm like. I can see what
All the time, dude.
Oh yeah, it's cool. But hey, you wish Colleen luck for us on her stuff. I know I'll be checking in on her and
Yep.
everything. But thank you for joining us.
All right.
I'm gonna get Michael in the hot seat for a minute. We're
Okay.
gonna sign out, but thank you. And
Thank you, guys.
Step. Thank you.
needs help.
Man,
Carried awful squishy.
It is, and it's low, guys. I'm short, but it's low. My knees are all the way up. Enjoy that ice cream, man. Thank you. All right, now the man who is shy of the camera here, he's like, I'm back. I'm back.
Get in his chair and ready to go to sleep.
No, you ready to go? He's been running around grabbing folks for us. You guys, we've had some good interviews. I mean, not well, great interviews. We've had some weather in the background if you check that out, and it has been a great event. We're going to try to get some of the vendors on, but I'll be real with you. I need a little bit of drink and maybe a
something to
snack.
eat.
Yeah, there you go. And we've done almost an hour, which is very cool, and we've had a lot of folks. So hopefully, if you enjoyed it, go back and watch. Go back and enjoy the lives from yesterday and today, and we possibly will come back in a little bit. Let's see what's going on. I haven't been in the room. I don't know who's still here, who's what. So
I'm not sure either.
yeah, we've been a little busy. So you guys, thank you for joining. Webb Paranormal, thank you for sharing with us. And we're gonna have to do this more often. It's gonna be fun.
So if we don't get back on, tune in, you'll catch us on all the time, the Web Radio Network.
Yeah.
They've always got shows going.
We do, and we support each other. We are forever posting, and like I said, I'd love for us to do some more dual stuff, and hopefully we can.
Yeah.
I know Stan is great, so, and he wouldn't come on with us today. He's
He's
like,
been
nah,
busy.
nah.
He's running around like a chicken with his head cut
But
off.
yeah, if you don't come to Deep South, come next year. If you're close, come by. Still have some stuff left today. I'm not sure what, but you guys have fun. Go back and watch our stuff. Go back and watch their stuff,
That's right.
and tune into all the shows. I can't name them. There's so dang many of it between the two of us. But yeah, and I know you guys have smoke.
Smoke on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock
Yep.
Central Time.
And that's him and Stan Fikes. And of course, just check out All Access. I'm all over it here, there, and yonder. And I know that sounds funny, but I really am. So we have lady. Oh, hey, how are you? But guys, we are going to sign off now. And you guys have a wonderful day. And check us out. See if we're live later. Okay, here we go. Can you click your end and I'll do
Y'all
it?
have a good one.
You too.